Hello Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 City Living. Honestly, I am starting to feel really bad for June. This pregnancy has essentially sent her on an emotional roller coaster she was not yet prepared for. I mean, the whole thing with her insecurities about relationships and everything else, it's just starting to weigh in on her. In fact, she's kind of just starting to think things that aren't even needed to be thought about. So right now, of course, what makes life just so much more easier to cope with is a nice, juicy pistachio cupcake. Of course, June is eating her feelings. Why wouldn't she? So you guys did mention, Pace is like, babe, you're not going to use a dish. You guys did mention that the whole flirting thing was just a misunderstanding. Pace was feeling flirty because, you know, they had woohooed. We know the logistics of The Sims. I don't need to break it down to you, but you know, in more logical terms, they were just doing a funny little silly joke, and it got out of hand. June walked in at the wrong time, heard the wrong things, and assumed the worst. But of course, Pace has tried talking to her. He even went ahead and revamped their apartment, hoping that it would, like, perk her up a little. She needs to know that Pace is 122% dedicated to her and her only. There is nobody else he'd rather be with. There's no one else his eyes see, and she doesn't need to feel the way that she does. But of course, you know, pregnancy does some crazy things to people, and not always do we think with the right state of mind. However, Pace is late for work because he was preparing some delicious breakfast for Mrs. June. We're gonna go have him run up and do his shift. Hopefully we can actually get a promotion today, which I think would be really beneficial because I mean, it's not like we need the money at this point. We just kind of need the progression. I don't know if Pace really honestly wants to continue doing the officer track or whatever, and it has nothing to do with me and my wants and needs, because someone's like, well, you just started and you're gonna give up already. It's more like the storyline. He really does want to become a professional gym trainer or whatever. That is just his passion. I know I've done the athletic track time and time again, but that is literally what Pace wants to do, and I feel like he has enough experience to where we could kind of cheat and hire him in to that tier and just work from there. So I don't know. We'll give it a go. I mean, he's been kind of at the police academy for a very long time now. And somebody had mentioned, you know, nobody's going to go and put in that much work and just quit. Well, it happens all the time. So many people go to college and realize, guess what? This is not what I want to do. This is not the career track I want to pursue. It happens, unfortunately, literally day in and day out. So right now, June is just kind of coping with her emotions. She's cleaning up the kitchen. And as I had mentioned, yeah, we did a little bit of a renovation. I do have a video on it where I talk a little bit about, you know, just my thoughts and stuff on city living and, you know, what to expect and all that kind of fun stuff. And June is taking a plop down on the toilet. I'm sure she's feeling insecure about her body too. You know, she had worked really hard to kind of get into a good place, and she's pregnant, and of course that just, you know, that makes you feel a little bit bigger. Not makes you feel a little bit bigger. You get a little bit bigger sometimes. And you do feel bigger. Hell yeah. I mean, I felt like a whale. But for her, she's fine. I just can't even believe how all up in her feelings she's getting. She actually wanted to write in a journal. I didn't know adults could actually do that. So why don't we go and purchase one? Because I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like June is a journaler. Like, she loves to write. She, you know, that's what she does. So why not go ahead and pick her up one journal? Why don't I know how to spell journal? Like, why is this so weird right now? Oh my god, I'm like, why don't I know how to spell this? Brain fart. All right, I'm gonna get her ooh, this one looks kind of fun. It's very, like, childish looking, but I think she would really have a good time with that. So, I mean, Pace did an amazing job. He hired a contractor to kind of just vamp up the place, and, you know, I love it. But she still thinks she heard something that she didn't, and it's just kind of weighing on her right now. She wants to volunteer with family and search for vampire information. So let's just have her go ahead and write in her journal. She's going to basically just blog her emotions, you know, and all that kind of fun stuff. So why can't I just do it here? Why wouldn't I be able to write in journal? Oh, Interesting. So you cannot write in your journal if you're at a island table, which is kind of odd. So I don't know exactly where she's going to journal, but I do know that there is a smaller desk available, and we could probably just use this to, I don't know, to be able to do what we need to do here. So I'm going to kind of put this over here in the corner. I don't like it. I think it looks very tacky there, but I don't have much of a choice, unfortunately. And we'll just put this right there too. So it could be like our little workstation, I guess. This is kind of stupid. Why can't I just, whatever. All right, let's have her write in her journal. And by the way, she took off some PTO time. She should be having her baby literally at any moment. So she needed a day off, and not to mention the whole emotional thing. It's kind of yep, there she goes. But this is actually making her kind of sort out her feelings. She's able to kind of clarify what actually happened and what didn't, and what's kind of just all up in her head. So we should be able to bring down this negative moodlet quite a substantial amount. So looks like there's an event happening right now, and it says Juniper Thurston something or other. Juniper Thurston is not participating in this social event. I wonder what kind of event it is, because it's there and it's timing it, but we're not involved. Anyway, Penny Pizzazz is down in the food court. We have one of these little creepers with her little hoochie mama stockings on, and guess freaking what, your day just got 100% more awesome. Oh, so I think Kora came over to kind of explain what had happened yesterday, but I'm gonna let June kind of finish up this passage really, 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 really fast. And Kora is actually helping herself to a cup of coffee. Oh my God, help fix bad relationship. We don't care. I thought maybe she had a bad relationship with somebody else. So anyway, I really want her just to leave. But June is, I don't know, June's one of those people, like, if you hurt her, she'll snap at you, but at the same time, she's very forgiving. And I know that may be, not everybody's forte, but she should talk it out. So anyway, she's kind of expressing her feelings and what she had heard. And Cora's like, girl, you heard the wrong thing. And she's explaining to her what exactly it was that she heard. And it was just a silly little joke, and she would never, ever cross that line. She's not like that. That's not where her mindset's, going. She's actually really happy with Salim, and there's no reason to even go down that kind of a path. So June's feeling a lot more at ease with the whole situation, and she's going to go ahead and hug it out. So Daxton, if you guys remember, Brett's son that he had with Martha, darling, is actually going to be aging today, and Pace really wanted to attend the event. We're going to go over to Martha's house and play in her pool. She renovated her house recently with some money that Brett had given her, kind of as not child support, but as a peace offering, I guess. And so she's got a couple new things. She would really like us to hang out and spend some time. So hopefully June doesn't end up actually going into labor or having her baby at this point, because that would kind of ruin the plans. And I think Pace gets off. He may actually get off a little bit earlier today, because 5 o'clock is kind of late in my personal opinion. So anyway, Kora and June's great. She is seriously going in for another serving of cake. Girlfriend. Oh my goodness. Cake, cupcakes. We all know that Juniper is probably the most real. She heard me too. She is probably the most realistic damn sim I have ever had, because in all fairness, in all honesty, she does everything that everybody else would want to do. Like, she literally is my spirit animal. I'm gonna have her eat this garden salad, though. Not that I care if she has some cake, but all that sugar ain't good for the baby. By the way, I did not edit the nursery, but I think this is a really good size for the nursery. I'm very excited. So I think Kora is just about to head on out. I was glad that we were able to spend a couple moments with her and really kind of chat it up a little bit. Maybe, possibly. Oh, we can journal. Oh, we can hide the journal. I was going to say, we should hide the journal. We should hide the journal. I never thought I'd have June doing this, but probably should. I was thinking we would just, have Pace come off from work and, whatever. But it appears to me that, wow, June, you've earned $2,000 on your day off. What is it that you do? You need to leave, girl. Okay. See you later. She's the kitchen's worst nightmare. I love it. She's a food critic. That's right. I couldn't even think of what it was. It is not game night, honey. I ain't playing no damn games. I want to sleep, girl. Okay. Well, I was hoping we would have like a little bit of a, a fiesta pool party, but we're probably literally going to go over there and then she's going to like give birth. I kind of want to regress her, pregnancy so that we can at least get past it. We're not going to have the baby just yet. Oh man, someone's going to kill me. Pace is going to come in and he is going to wake her up and get engaged. Da-na-na-na. He wants to pop the big question. Oh my God. He actually got the whim, you guys, to want to get engaged with Juniper. Oh my goodness. He has never loved someone so much as he loves this woman. And that is what upsets him the absolute most. So he's waking her up and he's like, babe, are we going to go over or not? Oh my gosh, she's sleeping so much. She's so tired. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go over here. And we are going to try to cheer her up a little bit. I was thinking maybe that would be a possibility, but it appears to me that it doesn't seem to be the case. So let's just go and hug her lovingly. I do like that though, that there's a new interaction that, you're not just giving somebody the sad hug, you're actually giving them something a little more meaningful. And June really appreciates that so much. Oh, I love her. Okay, so she needs to get out of her pajamas and let's go get this party started. She's going to go in this little hot neon dress, looking like a little bit of a citrine. No, I'm just kidding. She looks like a damn, what is it, the cutie, a mandarin? Let's get him in this outfit. He looks, well, actually, no, we could be twins then. Let's do twinsies. Oh my gosh, we're going to be that freaking couple. He looks like a jack-o'-lantern, and she just looks like a damn freaking carrot. I love it. All right, let's see. Oh my God, look at him. He's like, babe. He's like, get into your outfit. We'll be matchy. Sophia is wondering if I want to come over. Oh my God, my mom wants to visit. Not tonight, Mom. We have a little bit of a party to attend. Can we stop crying and moaning and groaning? I think she 39 minutes. All right, so she's starting to feel a little more reassured, even though it doesn't look like it. So let me go ahead and hit the map key, and we're gonna go head over to Martha's and age up baby Daxton. By the way, her son Charles is aged up, and he is such the defiant little delinquent. Oh my gosh, he definitely suffered quite a substantial amount for not having both parents prevalent in his life, and it's very obvious. So McNeil, I don't think she's home right now. I'm not exactly sure where she is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can just kind of bring her over. I'm hoping that this works the way that I was initially intending it to. So let's just try it. Martha McNeil, she also got a little bit of a makeover too, and Charles McNeil. Okay, well, Brett and June aren't really speaking right now. I mean, they kind of are, but she's has him at a very, long distance, but we'll invite him over. He still is a hot mess. I don't know what's going on with Penny and Brett. I'm not worried about it. I have learned to not stick my nutties in other people's businesses because last time it damn near got chopped off and it looked like Raggedy Ann's third cousin twice removed. Okay, there's no way. Raggedy Ann is a doll with no damn nose. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, here we are. Look at Mr. Daxton Paxton looking so freaking cute. Honey, are your eyebrows two different colors? Oh, geez. Poor child. Okay. There is Charles. He is grown up looking like a man-child with that acne on fleek. No, I'm just kidding. But then there is Martha who chopped off her hair and she's so damn cute. And Brett is just trying to act like he doesn't know nobody. Oh my God, Pace. I'm so sorry, babe. I totally forgot him. He's probably went back to go get something and June drove off. All right, so here we are. We're feeling really uncomfortable. I'm kind of thinking that we should form a group or something like that so that everybody's kind of on the same page and that we have everyone just kind of, together. So let's add to group. And we're really gonna go for it. So form a group. Yeah, let's just do it like this. So now everybody is one item with togetherness. And what I can do is just have everybody go inside. See, I'm starting to learn these tips and tricks. I'm actually gonna have June use the bathroom really quick. Pace is feeling sore from work, be it a desk job or manual labor. They all can lead to a back. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we're going to come over and say hi to Brett. We're going to just, I don't know what we're going to do here. Let's compliment his outfit a little bit. There's Daxty Waxty, and then here's Charles. We'll get to know him a little, and then we're also going to ask about Martha's day. So back here, she has a little bit of a pool, and we can go and grill, even set up a little bit of iced tea, some lemonade, and have some fun. That's exactly what we're going to do. So Pace is going to have grill duties. I'm actually going to go and have him grill up some. Let me go ahead and see what we've got available to us. I'm thinking maybe some grilled chicken, baked potatoes, sausage and peppers. That's like my favorite. Not my favorite. I don't like sausage and peppers, but my mom's favorite thing to make. If you ever, like, she ever invites you over to her house, this is what she's going to ask you. What would you like to eat? Would you like some sausage and peppers? She says it's so Italian. Some sausage and peppers. Would you like a little spaghetti and meatballs? Or would you like some baked big ziti, some baked macaroni? It's like, girl, it's all the damn same thing. Like, why are you even asking me at this point? Like, the only thing different was the sausage and peppers, okay? The chorizo is what they call it. What is it my husband used to say? Oh my god, something chorizo. Oh my god, I forgot it. Oh my god, it's so funny. Tranquilio? No, it's not that. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, we're gonna have Pesca make some grilled chicken and some hamburgers. June, on the other hand, is going to come over. She's already cooking, dude. She's making some. I don't even know what she's making. We're gonna come. Oh, look at Daxton and Charles. Actually, she does need to bake a cake. That's what we need to do, since this is a birthday party and all. We didn't actually have an official birthday party for him, but it's just kind of like a unofficial party, I suppose. So what am I gonna do? Bake. Okay. I guess that's under the cook option, I suppose. So we're gonna cook sugar-free carb cake. That's delicious. Some cardboard. Yes, ma'am. I don't know what to make him. What kind of a cake? A zombie cake. Oh my god. The blue confetti. I think he would really like that one. So we'll do that. And of course, Brett and June have not spoken to each other the entire. What's the pizza guy doing out here? Since he got here, basically. All right, anyway, Pace is dilly-dallying. He's not doing what he's supposed to. He's checking up on Martha, and now he's going to go out and grill up some grub. He's also feeling very, very sleepy. His job is just, it's sucking the damn life out of him because it's not what he wants to do. Sadly, but anyway, it's what pays the bills, and now we really need this money because we're trying to save up to be able to have even a bigger house. Idealistically, you guys, I would like to have like a $300,000 house. Like, that's how much I want, June wants to do it big, okay? And she would really like to open up her very own cupcake shop. I think that would be so freaking cute, Like, what would we name it? I don't even know what we would name the cupcake shop, to be honest with you guys. I don't know. Maybe leave me some suggestions. All right. So Pace has put the, what was this? The grilled chicken on the table. June, I swear to God, you better keep your paws off that cake. And her back is absolutely tearing her up. I think she put it in her inventory. So now we have DAXTON'S cake. We're just going to go and put on some birthday candles. Yes. And I don't mind throwing this party for DAXTON at all because right now, Martha just doesn't have the finances to be able to actually, like, provide for these kind of things. Like, she's just barely making ends meet here. I really probably should talk to Brett, but I really don't want to be honest with you. I think he already knows that we're having a baby. I think it's pretty damn obvious. Anyway, it looks like she's coming over to say hi, but I'm gonna come over here and mix some drinks. We're gonna do some lemonade. An iced tea is $144. Are you freaking kidding me? That shiz better be laced with gold. It's so expensive. Oh my goodness. Hopefully with the what is he doing? What is he doing? What's going on with his hand? What is going on with his hand? Oh my goodness. And what are you doing? You playing with the pots and the pans? Oh damn, these kids, man. I'm telling you, they are just giving me a run for my look at her little waddle. She looks so cute. I love her. How are the hamburgers coming, Pace? Perfect. Awesome. So we've got some drinks. We've got some grub, hamburgers, and chicken. Also some minestrone, which is I do believe, do not quote me on this, but I do think that this is a Italian soup. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. But anyway, went ahead and made those. And I'm going to go and pour some glasses. We can actually just maybe bring these inside. Nope, unfortunately we can't. But I'm going to grab a drink. And then I think I'm going to take some chickies. I think we're just going to bring this stuff out here. Like, let's just put it on the picnic table. That was my initial plan for everything was for it to be like an outside picnic. So what do we want? Chicken or a hot dog or hamburger? All right, so we're gonna grab. I'm gonna do some chicken. And if anybody doesn't want chicken, they don't have to have chicken. I'm totally not even tripping about it. All right. So can we put down the glass, girlfriend? There you go. Grab yourself some chicken. And she can go ahead and drink it up. She ain't even playing. I love the fact that she's like, seriously. She's like the first one to eat. Well, she was making the lemonade. This is actually a lot of fun. I'm having her. Oh, Pace got the boot, babe. I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. She's going to go sit next to him, man. Turn on. Let's do a little backyard music. Pace is relaxing in the lounge chair with his chicken. And June's going to come over and do what exactly? Where are you going? You freaking mess. Oh, I love her. I really do. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm just going to let them kind of chill out. Everybody else is kind of hanging out at the table. Martha and Brett are having a little bit of a moment, aren't they? Oh my God. What is Daxton doing? He's crawling up in the chair. Oh my God. And he's eating his little chicken. He's adorable, you guys. Honey, the plate is like chopping you in half there. I love him. I can't wait to see what he's going to look like. We definitely need to age him up pretty quick here. I love this little boy so much. All right, let's see what Pace is doing. He's sitting down with June and they're talking and all that kind of fun stuff. And she's feeling a lot better, to be honest. All right, so after Pace uses the bathroom, I think we're going to actually go ahead and blow out the candles. It is getting a lot later than I had anticipated, to be honest. All right, so let's age up Sim. Oh, I can't age up Daxton. Are you freaking kidding me? Wait, I've had this problem before. I've had this issue before. I remember now. I remember. Aha! Help blow out candles. I got it. I'll be Johnny Appleseed. Okay, cool. So let's just go and grab Daxy Waxy and let's see what this little nugget looks like. I have a feeling he's gonna end up looking like his father. I'm surprised June has not gone into labor yet. This baby is just really giving her a run for her money, but look at her smelling his hair, really loving on him, thinking about the moment when she holds her little in her arms. Oh my God, this is so surreal. I cannot believe Pace and June are actually going to be having a baby. This party turned out to be really nice. Like, seriously, it's a really fun time. I'm really happy that June is still involved in Martha's life. She hasn't been around as much as she would like to in Daxton's initial first years, but now that he's a little bit older and a little more self-sufficient, I think we'll be able to spend a lot more time with him, and he'll be a really big help with the baby. So, oh my goodness gracious, this little boy is absolutely freaking stunning. He is so damn cute. He's like almost the perfect blend of Brett and Martha. All right, so it looks like June is trying to crawl into bed and take a nap. She can take a nap in Martha's bed if it's absolutely necessary, at least for a few moments. The bed is always open, but I don't know what she went for that one. So there's Daxton. I wish we could go ahead and kind of edit him a little, but we're probably going to wrap it up. So Pace is going to, he's going to go and clean up everything for Martha. That's just kind of what he does. He's a nice guy like that. So, Darling Walsh, I hear there's a great party going down at the nightclub. We want to go check it out. I don't know why I said she would speak like that, but yeah. Who's this chick? I don't know. I was kind of infatuated with her little outfit here. I think I want to say Charles is dating someone or starting to date someone, but he's also insane, by the way. He has the insane and evil trait. And right now Pace is trying to spend some time with Charles. From what June has been hearing, Charles has been giving his mom a really hard time. Like, Charles needs somebody to kind of look up to as a father figure. And he always gets picked on for how skinny he is at school. And Pace, seriously, are you freaking dipping your nuts into her tub? That is not appropriate. Okay, Pace went to sleep in the tub. But anyway, he gets picked on a lot at school for being scrawny. He just, he wants to be more liked and all of these things that he's kind of dealing with, the bullying and all that kind of fun stuff. And I use fun very loosely, obviously. He wants to work out. He wants to, like I said, he wants to better himself. And Pace is kind of sort of thinking, well, let me take Charles underneath my wing. Maybe we can go to the gym together, and he can kind of be like a big brother to him almost, I suppose. So I think that'd be really, really fun. In fact, Pace is going to go and give Charles the apartment key, and he is welcome to come over at any time. And this kind of, compassion that he's demonstrating to Charles is really, 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 how do you say it? It makes Charles feel a little off-put because he's not used to being treated this way, but he appreciates it. And of course, he's probably going to take him up on that offer. So I think right now what we need to go ahead and do is wrap up this part right here. June has got to go. Pipith. So bad. So freaking bad. And after that, we'll leave. We got to go. It's late. The kids got to sleep. Charles is taking a douche. A douche. Why would I say that? Like, what is wrong with me besides everything? And, yeah, I can't wait to see what Daxton looks like. In the next part, we'll probably edit him. I cannot wait. This kid is so adorable. And by the way, this is his room. I was preparing for the cause. I think it's really adorable. He's obviously into sports, too. And this room is Daxton's. And I think he's actually going to go on the computer. So, anyway, Martha and Daxton are hanging out. And Pace is actually on the porch waiting for June, reading a Lucas Dark and the Increasingly Unlikely Series of Coincidence. Interesting. I really didn't think Pace was much of a reader. So, we're going to go ahead and hug Daxton. Good nighty-tighty. Or not. He fell asleep before we were able to get the chance. But I'm going to come over here and commend Martha on being such an amazing mom. I am so freaking proud of her. I think she's such a great, role model to the kids, even though her older son is having a hard time. He's also dating this girl who's like really no good. So there's a whole bunch of things kind of going on there. But for right now, she's appreciative that June came over with Pace and that she's, I guess involving both her sons, like not treating them any differently and all that kind of fun stuff. And Pace keeps falling asleep in the bathtub. I would take a couple slices of cake to go, but that is not necessary. So let's just have them go ahead and head on home because Pace is just being so damn rude. Like, what are you doing with your life, dude? You don't go to sleep in somebody's tub. All right, so let's get them to go home, and hopefully in the next part, we will have a baby. We've got a lot of things on the agenda, and I am so freaking excited about it. You have no idea. So with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this part right here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Yeah, you running off my hand.